Arisha. I was blessed and fortunate enough to have a good conversation with the 66th governor of Virginia, the first black governor in America, Governor L. Douglas Wilder. So he was recounting times to where several candidates would want to endorse and seek his support because he has such a stronghold in Richmond. And something that he would reverberate to these individuals, well, what have you done? What have you done for your community? Not what you're going to do, not what you're thinking about doing, but what have you objectively done for your community? And if you haven't done work for the people, then why be a representative of the people? And it almost illustrates how public service and leadership are inseparable. And it goes without saying that should be definitely into our practice. So there's an essay from Oshe in 16 Kairis, and they put this into Ogbishe, into Ifa, but it speaks about the time where Obatala was having a hard financial times. He was experiencing poverty, and the diviners told him that he needed to get an Eru, a servant, to come and help him, and you couldn't turn him away no matter what it was, no matter what they looked like. You had to get this Eru. So long story short, it was a handicap Eru, and Obatala was thinking, well, what in the world can a handicap Eru do for me? And long story short, as I'm sure most of you know the story, is that it was this handicap Eru that actually made him successful, that actually made him rich, seemingly overnight. And so when we look at this story, that in the world of vanity and perfection and such high standards and low tolerance, is that Obatala is saying, and I can't speak for every devotee, I'm not a representative of every devotee, I'm only giving you the words of Osha, even though Osha is setting the standards along with Yamu, so you can take it how you want. But what Osha is saying is that for all of his devotees, is that you have the obligation to look after and to care for the socially disadvantaged, those with a mental illness, those with a physical handicap, and it's taboo for you to send them away, just as it's taboo for us to drink alcohol or smoke weed or have any type of intoxicants. It's that same type of egregiousness to send away somebody who has a handicap. So this story is also telling you is that although that people may look a little different, they may do things differently, they may say things in a way that you may not say it, or they may act in a way that you may not act, but don't dismiss the beauty of life due to diversity and due to differences that someone may have. That very unique thing that someone may have, this could be your child, could be your subordinate, could be someone at the workplace, could be your spouse, could be whomever. Just because they do it different doesn't mean they're less valuable. And actually what they're doing is going to enhance your life in remarkable ways as long as you don't turn them away.